Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Ramsay here, man, coming live again, man. Against the background of Anthony B. Mama Warrior. Here, Sean.
Come on, Mama Warrior, Warrior, Warrior. Mama Warrior, Warrior, Warrior. Tell me stand up and fight, got nothing to Africa. Until them free Mama Africa.
Sean.
Mama Warrior, Warrior, Warrior. Mama Warrior, Warrior, Warrior. Say look.
Pull up that. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it's a sign of niceness and vibes, you know? Because coming in from work and getting this kind of vibration, I have to shoot out a post. Man. I couldn't allow the thing for just go like that and shoot out a post, you know, just for a pause moment, you understand? But I just take peace more this Anthony B. I can't want to hear the reason.
Hello, Tambo, we're not remember man a real rasta. They want them so hard, they hate me like the Nazi. So always attack a lot of paparazzi. Remember real rasta man no fear Illuminati. King Selassie are the Almighty. So me a go circle the ends them like a taxi. Can of you don't know about them black?
You hear that? Enough youth don't know about them black history. We have chosen a company to address certain topics. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the other day, I kind of love the response I get from the post when I talk about the Chinese mechanic, about the Chinese garage that has been opening in Kingston and in places of St. Anne and all of that, and the overwhelming response to the Chinaman establishing their garage and the quality service that it is alleged that they're having and the way people, you know, you don't know so the tune well what I'm playing. The tune I play and you don't know say boy the vibes right and thing like that. But we are gonna pause it because you know say we are Mama Warrior in here, so Ramsay. You know, the Mama warriors was the ancient warriors in a colonial Africa where they were determined to stand up against British imperialism. But I could talk about this. I just want to big up the people in my Burkina Faso. Big up Captain Abraham Chara. And you want to know, say, yo, we were among the foundation of people who start following the story of Abraham Chara. I talk about Chara a long time before it blew up. So, because we know that something was going to happen. But hear what happened now. It has re-established the Pan-African spirit within us. A lot of people bleaching out them face and buying out the whole of that bleaching cream that happen to come from China. But let me tell you something, man. I don't know no black history, man. That's why I don't want to belong to the burnt faces. I don't want to be a pale face. But I'm telling you something now. We are some of them. And even the China garage, I noticed when I say something. Dion Jackson, me jump on it. Me say editorial in a paper. Me even say the former general manager of Jagas come on for say the TVET need to be looked at because the China people. I remember back in school we had industrial arts. You had auto mechanic come on, pull up Anthony B. Then you say you want to do your thing, but you want no, we can't burn the fire yet until we done the poster. But I want to say what has happened is that it has re-established what the developments in Burkina Faso, where the people determined to take control of their natural resources and of their own destiny and telling the imperial and colonial power that their time has ended and it has redounded across the world and even the negatives that were associated. The whole world has come in because the Pan-African spirit, the spirit of Marcus Garvey have arrived, the spirit of Mandela, Marley, Malcolm X, Martin Luther, Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, Stokely Carmichael, all of them freedom fighters, the spirit have arisen down in Burkina Faso. You see where they assassinated Thomas Sankara. You see what they do with Stephen Biko. And even Jamaica, we sell out Marcus Garvey. Them sell out Marcus Garvey for rice and peas. Them lock up Marcus Garvey when he came to Jamaica, and Jamaica turned their backs on Marcus Garvey. And we refusing to give him the honor, but look at his son has arisen. The Black Star Line would have made us independent, but to the Pan-African spirits. You see all of them dirty, nasty music, when enough people follow up and go like certain people is the be all and end all. Watch and say, oh, the consciousness, the music is going to turn around. Already I'm hearing songs about Ibrahim Chari. I'm hearing conscious songs. The consciousness have been reignited. You see what is happening to the immigrants in the USA? Especially the black immigrants. You don't see that there's coming together. There is a coming together. There's a unity. People will have to find back them yard. You see what is happening? What is happening in the US? People are risk deportation. A lot of things are because people are going on. But you know what? It is for the better. It is for the better. Because of the Pan-African spirit. A Mandela, a Luther continue. The struggle continues. Because them don't know so Ramsay a whole Pan-African and thing like that, you know. Them don't know so me have to stand up and fight for Mama Africa. Fight for Mama Jamaica. And know say our black identity is here. And why is it that the black identity always have to be at the lower end of the scale? And let me tell you something. You have black educated elites that are willing to perpetuate this colonialism. It's time for us to have our own destiny, our own resources. It's time for us as a Caribbean black diaspora to stand up. I'm not hide and talk. Black educated elites, because they run the system. They want to be a part of the system that maintains the corruption, the cronyism, the non-accountability, the non-transparency, both in the public and private sectors. But man, I'm mama warrior. I was not afraid to stand up for equal rights and justice. Years upon years of tribulation. I live in a country where I experience racism in Jamaica. Racism and colorism. And the reason why the Chinaman garage will be prospering is because Jamaican people are enamored with people of different races instead of their own black race. Don't tell me about quality and tell me nothing, because people are unpatriotic around there. But here what now? Man, a mama warrior star. Now could hear some Antonio B. Man. Run that.
Yeah, yeah. Me no stop bunny fire on them, bubble man. No stop putty fire on them. We can't stop that she fire on them. Dingy man can't stop putty fire on them.
Can't stop put it out there.
Mama warrior, warrior, warrior. Mama warrior, warrior, warrior. Time to stand up and fight, got nothing to happy for.
Hear them lyrics, yeah. Hear the potency of the lyrics.
Warrior, warrior, warrior. Mama warrior, warrior, warrior. Say low tambo with a big imposter. And me mama na real rasta. You want them so hard, they hate me like the Nazi.
I know they
always attack a lot of paparazzi. Remember real rasta man not your Illuminati. King Selassie the Almighty.
You know, so the other day I was writing a post. I was the first post I did. I had on a cap, but I had on plain clothes. But somebody went and complained to an authority, but I was wearing company, whatever and company, because they didn't see the message. But I want to tell them, so they need to go and report this. Because what? Mana?
Some me a go circle the ends them like a taxi. Can of you don't know about them black history. Them a bleach out them skin be white like leprosy. God black that ain't no mystery. So if we run this so-called leaders where you wreck with country, and the political parties where you sell pumpy. When a black youth dead, them say another monkey. So I no time for a move funky. Yeah, man a mama warrior, warrior, warrior. Mama warrior, warrior, warrior. And this I no power.
Always been a mama warrior for most of my lives. People don't like how me talk, but me stand up and defend equal rights and justice. Me stand and defend balance and all of that and that we need in the country. Right now we have a thing with the Jamaica for Justice, the security forces, they're talking about the extrajudicial killings and all of that, against the fact that the security forces are saying that they have a problem to fight the high crime rate, and those shootings are justified shootings. And it become a conflict because, again, there's a request for body cameras and command centers and all of that in order to enhance what they call the accountability framework, which is a situation where different civil society groups have arisen and they are labeled that they are working for as agents and things like that. But I don't really believe that Jamaica for Justice to be seen as an that civil society organization that they are for antisocial behavior and antisocial elements. I believe what they're about is about protecting the constitution rights of a citizen and working under the premise of all the presumption of innocence and guilt have to be proven. You have to acknowledge that them have a genuine point. While it is understandable that if security forces goes on operation and they are command fire and all of that, it is within their right and their scope to defend themselves. But let us begin to understand that it have whatever happens on those kind of operations, there have to be the truth, the facts have to come out, and the perception must not be seen that there is a cover up. And right now we're having a case in court right now down to Montego Bay about a young man who lost his life in a jail cell down in Montego Bay, and there's a lot of things coming out of it, but not wanting to comment about it.